Yeah, so this is the first men's. We had the juniors for the first. We had one of the juniors last year. We had two of them in April, 1st to 14th April. But in terms of the men, this is the first prize money, $50,000 tournament. And it's a dream come true. This is something that started 5 years ago as a local tournament. And then it grew to become a West African tournament, Magdan West Africa. And now it's an ITF certified where players play for money, also play for points. And points are very important for every tennis player. Because if you want to play and get to where the ATP points, you need to get more points. And this is the first step for us. The player didn't need to travel to earn the points. So it's a plus. It's an opportunity for our youngsters to see the best of tennis here. Rather, they are not superhumans. They are just like us. And the little efforts, extra hours spent on court, we can get to where Story and the Lock brothers are. So it's good for Ghana tennis.
Okay. ITF will report so much confidence in Ghana by certifying our championship right here. What would you say is the growth of Ghana tennis like?
I must say it's a right step there because we did last year and they were happy. And the feedback that we had from players was excellent. But this is a $15,000 tournament, and the effort we put in is amazing. But not all $15,000 do you need to provide the ball boys or linesmen, and everything was excellent, especially when it rained. The speed with which we had to clean all the courts and get it ready, we were amazed that Ghana can really do it. And the feedback we had from our players, which is very important because that's where IT is good to assess us. And then from the media interactions that we sent on social media, they were very proud of it, and they said that Ghana has really done well. The future is bright. It's a question of sustaining it, and thank God that other sponsors are coming on board because it's a $50,000 tournament for all the prize money. We need money for organization. We brought the supervisor from Egypt. We had to pay him. Others from Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. We don't have all of them here. So moving forward, we need to get more matches, train enough umpires so that we can have local people umpiring. But for the next year or two, we need to bring them from abroad. And we need sponsors to come on board to support us. Yes, the federation is doing a lot with youth development, but when the player becomes a professional, he needs support to travel around the world. Most of the guys here, Locke and other guys have sponsors, and that helps them to move around the world. And that's what our players need. So it's a clarion call to corporate Ghana. And if we can have a state-owned enterprise, one handling at least finance sports, GMPC has shown the way. They are supporting the fastest human athletics and football. Ghana Ports, Intercity, if they can pick one least finance sport and support it, the sky will be the limit for us. The budget is not enough for us. The budget for youth and sports is not enough. So we need corporate Ghana to come on board, a state-owned organization to come on board, and individuals to support us. The days of old, where we had the Francophones were bragging, they are sponsors. Government did their bit. We saw Professor Kosipocho here. They were helping with the Davis Cup travels. So government played their part. We had good players, we had good coaches, and then corporate Ghana also played their role. And for us to move forward, we need the support of corporate Ghana to make sure that we have these tournaments here for players to play, and also support them to go to other countries to participate. Our performance did not. Some did well. Our hope got injured, Jeff, but means that we also lacked a lot of tournaments. But it was good for us because it also helped our coaches to look for the best fit for players to present Davis Cup in June and then all of that games in August. So I must say that it was good for us, even though we didn't get to where we ought to be. But the start for us, and the sky's the limit. We've learned our homework and put strategies in place so that next year our players would advance, at least get to quarterfinals or get to semis.